Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're starting off with Keto Chicken Tikka Skewers. So I'm showing you a week of meal ideas. These are basically 4 ingredients you need, as well as chicken and peppers or vegetables of your choice. So this is a packet chicken tandoori mix that I used, and yogurt, oil and lemon juice to marinate 1 kilo of chicken, and vegetables of your choice. So all you do is use these wooden skewers and you use 1 vegetable. So I've used maybe like a yellow pepper, then a piece of chicken, then a green pepper, then a piece of chicken, then a yellow pepper. You can use, if you wanted, aubergines, courgettes, red onions. I'm trying to keep it as low carb as possible, and then when you're working out your macros, you just put all this into the food calculator of your choice. I use I'll tell you in the description box which one I use to work out. So I think wanting something, I've watched loads of videos myself to get ideas, and I just thought I would share the kind of meal ideas that I've been using. So you want something tasty and filling, and something that you can use the next day as well, something that's not too labour intensive. So this is quite good, there's not that many steps to it. This part is probably the hardest part, and when you've done it, you can either put them into the oven, or I just used this griddle pan to cook the chicken skewers on, and it is quicker using on the griddle. If you have a bit of time, you can just chuck them into a baking tray and put them into the oven, and it doesn't really take that long. I would say 10 minutes, if that. What kind of pan that you use. Here I've used a griddle pan, and I didn't want to overcrowd the griddle pan. I just wanted to make sure that it was getting cooked evenly and properly. And as you can see, when I've turned over the side, so the kind of half cooked side, I've just covered it with some more of the remaining marinade. I've just brushed it on just to keep the moisture in and make it really tasty. So once you've cooked each side and you've just checked that it's fully cooked, serve the hot chicken skewers on a plate. Now you can serve it with salad, eat them on their own. I normally eat them on their own. I find them quite filling as they are, and then I would just maybe serve it, garnish it with some coriander leaves, then serve it with some mayonnaise or maybe some peri sauce. And remember, just add all this into your macros to work out how much this is per portion. And the thing is, any leftover, you can put it in to a box for lunch the next day at work. And it was really delicious, really simple. And if you want an optional, you can cover it with some grated cheese, as I did here, and it was really nice. Okay, so on to the next thing. Keto fathead pizza dough. So this is just one of the things I made during the week. Further along this video, I've showed the full recipe of the base. So this is a base that I've made, and it's low carb, high fat, and I've just added on some low fat, no sugar, Lloyd Grossman tomato sauce, and then vegetables of your choice. I kept this a veggie pizza just to kind of cut out some of the meat, because I feel like I eat a lot of meat. So this is like a quarter of yellow pepper, green pepper, red pepper, and a quarter of onion. You can obviously add more, but again, for my macros, I had to put in less of this. Then once you're happy with your vegetables, and if you're going to add meat, add all that on, and then top it with mozzarella cheese. You can see here I keep frozen cheese in the freezer because it's handy, and sometimes you don't always use it, and it's handy to have if you need to make something quickly. And I covered the top with some mixed herbs. You can use oregano, parsley, if you want some more spice, salt, pepper, chilli. And that's what I've done here, oregano and mixed herbs and just a little bit of red chilli flakes. And then I put it in the oven to cook for about 10-15 minutes, and just until it's golden. And there you go, that's an easy keto fathead pizza. And this portion that I made gave 8 slices. It's quite high on carbs, but it's super filling, and it gives you that pizza hit when you need it. You can serve it with salad or turnip fries or something to make you feel like you're having a takeaway meal. And it's about, for 2 slices, it's about 8 carbs, so don't go overboard. Another meal idea is getting lamb and just frying it into like lamb kebabs, and then you can have that with salad. Okay, so this is the recipe for the fathead pizza dough. So I mixed cream cheese and mozzarella cheese in the microwave, melted it till it was hot. So half a tub of cream cheese and about 100 grams of mozzarella cheese. Then to that I added in about a cup of almond flour, the tiniest bit, a cup full of apple cider vinegar. And to this you can leave it as it is, or I added in some mixed herbs just to give it a bit of a taste, a bit of a flavour of something else. You might not need this because you're going to top the pizza with herbs. I added in some garlic granules or garlic powder. What I do firstly is mix it with a spoon, but then you're going to need to get in there with your hands to make sure everything combines well and there's no lumps. You don't want any lumps as you're eating it. So you can see, just as you would make a dough for pizza or bread, you just knead it until it well combines. Then what you do is shape it in a pizza baking tray or a baking tray of your choice. I wouldn't put this on one of the grills straight in the oven because it'll make so much mess, so you're better putting it into a grease-proof paper lined tray like this. And then you just either wet hands or a little bit oily hands, just manipulate it into the shape that you want. Bake this until golden brown, so I just baked it for about 10 minutes. And this is the result. And when it comes out of the oven, you just top it again, as I previously did, with some pasta sauce. This particular one that I'm using is quite high in sugar, so I used about a third of the jar. Even using the third of the jar for this, I believe it was about 8 grams of carbs, which is quite high, and that's just due to the sugar content. So the Lloyd Grossman was a lot better. So you just add blobs of that on and spread it. Then add some veggies of your choice, just similarly as I did before. I added green peppers, red onion. Then I topped it with a mixture of mozzarella and cheddar cheese. Now, as I said before, I like to keep some in the freezer because it does go off quite quickly, and it's just handy to have if you're not going to go out. Handy to have ingredients to make something like this. Tasty and fresh and homemade and mostly low carb. You can top with mixed herbs, oregano, red chili flakes, salt, pepper, whatever you like. Then we're going to put this in the oven, and like magic, voila! We have made a lovely keto cheese pizza, and it's really quick and it's really simple to put together. Now this is an idea if you go out, a pepe half chicken is a good keto idea, high protein, low carb. And as snack ideas, I would recommend that you make a keto coffee, and in one of my previous videos I did a review on this handheld, no sorry not handheld, it's a milk frother that is just, you leave it on your counter. You put in your milk or cream and then let it whisk, and then I've added in some 2-calorie caramel flavoured sugar, and this is erythritol plant sugar. I put that in, and this is a pack that I got from Aldi's. It's a multi-pack. If you're ever looking to try different flavours, you can try different ones. It's just one sachet of each. Add in a little bit of water, mix it, and then I add in the frothed cream. Cream is no carb, it's a better option than putting in whole milk, but whole milk gives you that real frothy texture that you would get from ordering this in a Costa Coffees. And these are my favourite flavours, so you should definitely check that out. And thanks for watching.
Like, share, comment and subscribe.